Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation, and Happy New Year's. The Knicks have finally snapped their losing streak, and they beat the Houston Rockets last night, 108-88. And in this quick video, I just want to give you guys my overall thoughts of what's been going on with the Knicks as of late. As you guys know, I haven't really posted a video in the past couple of days over these last couple of games, actually, because, a lot of things have been going on with me outside of YouTube. New year, I want to take a little step back. But today is a new year, and the Knicks finally got the job done last night. And it's not like we should be throwing a party, guys. We beat the damn Houston Rockets. We should have beat the San Antonio Spurs, but we beat the Houston Rockets. And in this video, I kind of want to highlight one specific topic. We're not going to really break down last night's game, right? I'm sure you guys don't really care in the details of what happened last night in that Knicks-Rockets game. I kind of want to highlight Julius Randle, because I think Julius Randle is doing something that Knicks fans should start appreciating, in my opinion. I know that Julius Randle is a polarizing topic amongst Knicks fans because you mention his name on Twitter, you get people attacking you, or even on this channel, I mention his name in a positive light, and people say, well, Richie, he's not the future with this team. He's not going to lead us to a championship. What are we doing with Randle? He's holding guys like RJ back. But if you look at the numbers, look what he's doing. I mean, he's playing like a star. I mean, borderline all-star, borderline superstar in terms of statistics. And I know that we're coming off a 5-game losing streak, and obviously Randle is a big reason for that in terms of, being the leader of the team. I know it's a team effort. We're battling some injuries with RJ Barrett being down and Jalen Brunson being down and losing tough battles. That Dallas Mavericks game obviously was a heartbreaker. But what Julius Randle's doing right now really shows you a lot about this team in terms of the depth that we have, because we all know that we have, the big three or the mid three, like people like to make fun of the Knicks outside of Knicks fans, of Randle, Brunson, and RJ. And unfortunately for us, the injury bug has hit us. Brunson's out, RJ Barrett's out. All right, Julius Randle, now you're the guy. I mean, you are the number one option, like 100% without RJ Barrett and Jalen Brunson. When it's with Brunson, with RJ, it's not like it's Randle's team. RJ can have a good night. Brunson, it's a really well-balanced effort. But now Randle's taking charge. And what he's been doing offensively, the numbers don't lie. And even he passes the eye test. I mean, he's playing great, down low. His jump shot from downtown is fluid. His splits are great. I mean, just under 50% from the field, 38% from three, averaging 28.9 points per game, 12.5 rebounds in the last 10 games. It's really remarkable that he can really put up these numbers. And not to mention, you got to give a big-time shout-out to Emmanuel Quickly, who has been playing really good in replacement of Jalen Brunson as well. But at the same time, man, this Knicks team, they got to get on another winning streak, because we win 8 in a row, we lose 5 in a row, and now we're back in the win column. It's like, this team, man, it's so high, it's so low, and I know a lot of people have a lot of issues with Tom Thibodeau right now. Why is Cam Reddish still not getting any minutes when guys like RJ's down? I feel like it's a perfect time for Cam Reddish to get minutes. I completely understand that, and I wish he would get minutes, to be honest. But we've been seeing more Evan Fournier as of late, Derrick Rose, still hearing about Obi Toppin with his injury. There's a lot of rumors about Obi Toppin in the trade market, so we know that the Knicks are going to be making some trades leading up to the trade deadline. It's just a matter of who and when, to be honest. But when you really want to look at this team in the grand scheme of things of these last 5 games, in my opinion, when the losses have been really, really brutal. I mean, you look at that Dallas Mavericks game, up by 9 points with 35 seconds to go. Are you kidding me? How does that even happen? Luka Doncic has like the greatest stat line I've ever seen in my life against the Knicks, a 60-point triple-double. Was it 60, 20, and 10? I mean, what are we doing here? But that was really frustrating. That sucked the life out of me that night, not going to lie. But I think Knicks fans, in my opinion, and I'm not someone that says you should think this way at all. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But I think we should start appreciating Julius Randle more, man. Without Julius Randle, I mean, you drop RJ Barrett, you drop Jalen Brunson. Randle is literally the only reason why we've been competitive in these games, and the reason why we won last night as well. Quentin Grimes has also been playing better basketball. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson down low is impacting. Emmanuel Quickly, of course. Deuce McBride struggled last night offensively, but his defense is always there. Jericho Sims and Hardenstein has been doing good off the bench. But I really feel like Julius Randle, this whole season, he's been very consistent. I mean, he's putting up very similar numbers to his all-star level season, and I just don't understand why Knicks fans are so hesitant to give Randle his credit. When you look at the numbers, and it's like, wow, I mean, what he's doing on the floor every single night is very efficient winning basketball. And I just want to make this video to give you guys my overall thoughts about Randle's last 10 games and his overall play. Last night against the Houston Rockets, he dropped 35, 12, 6, 9 of 20 from the field, 5 of 13 from the three-point land, 12 of 16 from the free throw line. He has a plus minus of like a plus 70 this entire season, so there's not really a lot of bad things to say about Julius Randle. Obviously, there's some moments that you can nitpick about Randle. He's not perfect this season. He turned the ball over at a bad time once. Maybe he didn't get back on defense here and there. You can obviously find some negative flaws in his game here and there, but in my opinion, overall, he's been playing his best basketball since that season where he was an all-star, most improved player of the year. Last year was a big-time disappointment for Julius, and now he is playing like a freaking all-star. And I think it's time to give him his credit, and let's hope that this Knicks team can get back on a little winning streak, man, because it really pained me to see the Knicks go on an 8-game win streak and lose 5 straight. Hopefully RJ gets back healthy, Brunson gets back healthy, and we can go on a little run. But the positive sign is we are above 500 for the first time entering the new year of 2023 since 2012. The Knicks have never been above 500 since 2012 entering the new year. So that's a little stat that I saw on the MSG postgame last night that I feel like Knicks fans should really realize where we're at this point of the season, and we can easily go on a little run, and the season's not over. I know it feels like it's up and it's down and it's up and it's down, and we just beat the Rockets last night. It's not like I'm sitting here trying to say like, oh, we're back, we're about to go on another win streak when the Rockets are literally one of the worst teams in the NBA. But the reality is, I got confidence in this team still. I love the way Randle's playing. Hopefully, RJ gets back because he was playing his best basketball of the season when he got injured. And Jalen Brunson's obviously a big thing. And Tom Thibodeau, he's got to fix his rotations, in my opinion. We cannot have these guys playing like 40-plus minutes a game. I would hope that he would adjust, but we'll see, because the last thing I want to see is this team get burnt out by the end of the season, because we all know that's what Tom Thibodeau's, all about. So we'll see what happens, but let me know your thoughts down below, guys, of the overall state of the New York Knicks. Had to make this video on the New Year's, talking about the last couple of games since I've been taking a little break, but now we're back in the new year, so expect consistent Knicks content here on the channel, and I'll catch you guys next time. Comment your thoughts, like the video. Peace out, everybody. Let's go, Knicks!